What's going on, everybody? Welcome to this edition of Shed G and Friends podcast. Now, you know we're about health and fitness because everybody's talking about, want to get my summer body right. Well, guess what? I have two young ladies that has been, you can see he speaks for itself. They've been doing their thing and helping everyone get their body right for the summer. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome from Noir Elite Fitness, Shay and Val. What up? Hey! So how you ladies doing?
Good. Excelente.
That's a great thing. Now, we're going to start all the way to the right with Val. Val, what made you pretty much getting to be just that fitness guru?
Well, Shed, first, thank you for having us. I started because I went through a divorce and I was a weight gain and loss yo-yo for all my life. Actually, one of my nicknames growing up, my brother called me Calorie instead of Valerie. Yep, Calorie instead of Valerie. Yep.
You going to hell on the scholarship?
Yes. Make sure it's on camera so he can see it. But anyway, so as I was going through my divorce, I was working in corporate America, and I actually stopped because everything was just started to get too much for me, and I was actually listening on the radio station about the data and the health disparities and that are impacting Black people, Black men, Black women, and it just took my breath away. I was just shocked. It's not something that you don't know,
right? But
it is like when you hear it and then you let it sink in, and you're like, we're dying from obesity. Obesity is causing us high blood cholesterol, high cholesterol, high blood pressure, diabetes, and all of these things. And so I'm sitting in a car and I was actually praying. I was on my way to go pick up my son and I'm praying and I'm saying, Lord, how can I help this community? And I pulled up in front of his after school program and the director of the program was out there, and she says, you're always wearing these workout clothes. And I said, well, I use this to help me, to help me cope. Right. That was my coping mechanism at that point. And she was just like, well, what do you do? And I was like, well, I love to dance, so everything that I do is around dancing, Zumba, hip hop, you name it. And she was like, well, you should teach it. And I was like, what? Like literally.
Right after
I finished praying.
Y'all know about my God. My God. My God. Come through.
Listen.
I'm about to fall out, but we got to finish the interview. So go ahead and finish the story.
So after a month after that, I said, okay, that day I knew I was going to do it. And so a month after that, I got certified to do Zumba. And I started looking for locations in North Minneapolis.
Right.
And I was so grateful. The floodgates doors just open, and I started my program with like 4 people. We've outgrown the space that we were in, and so on and so forth. But
look, we're glad that you prayed before, and God spoke to you quick, because you know the saying. He may not come when you want him, but he's what? Always on time. And he was fast with you, so he must just got off break. So you're good. Now, Shay, let's talk about you. I know your story, like we was talking about before the interview and everything about all what you do, but we'll get into the other part.
Okay.
Okay, but tell us what made you want to get in and also be the fitness guru that you are.
Okay. Well, just like Val, I went through a divorce, and so I had gained 40 pounds during it. I ate and drank my way through my divorce, so about a year and a half, I realized I gained 38 and a half pounds. And I was like, and it was the first time I had ever gained weight. And so my lovely son, who's now going to be 11, so this is about 5-6 years ago, looked at me and said, Mommy, you're so pretty, but you're kind of a fat, chunky chunk. So
you gotta love kids.
Gotta love kids.
The honesty.
But he wasn't, people were like, oh, I'd be devastated. And I said, you know what? he saw that his mom was hurting, and like, this isn't how she normally is. So that evening I looked at myself after we went to bed, and I'm like, you are a hot mess from the inside out, you are. So the next day I went to the library and I got all the Billy Blank CDs, DVDs, whatever, from back in the day, because I used to teach it and do kickboxing when I was in college.
Right.
So the next morning after that, 2 mornings later, I got up at 5 a.m. And every morning in front of my bed, I put it on for an hour, and I dropped 15 pounds. And I said, you know what, I'm going to take it to the next level. I was like, all right, I'm back down to my old self, but something's missing. So I decided I want to become a figure bodybuilder.
Right.
So, and I started that process with trainers and everything. But during that process, I also did something that a lot of people don't do. It wasn't just about the physical, it was about the mental and emotional. So I put myself through marriage counseling.
By yourself?
By myself.
Okay.
I did 12 weeks of marriage counseling by myself. I did personal counseling, and I did anger management, because I was angry of what I was going through. And when I healed that, it was like just dead weight, shut off. No pun intended.
Right.
And it just came off, and then everything started rolling. The people that start coming in my life, and just everything. And now here I am getting ready to compete in 3 weeks in my third figure bodybuilding.
Come on, man. Y'all gotta clap for that. Y'all gotta clap for that. And see, and that's the one thing that I love about fitness. And I know that Minnesota, I think we're second in the most healthiest state. As probably fitness, and it's a good thing, but we need people like you too, because one thing that I like about, especially with the how you say it, Noire, is you two combining and joining for it. You have stories. You're the everyday woman where you know, right, and it's like y'all winners because you took how you felt and made it to a positive instead of digging. Because I've seen people get. And that goes to some other episodes we're going to talk about, which led to maybe creating mental issues and depression and just everything. So I love the fact that this is all you do. Now, in your classes and all of the stuff, I saw videos. I seen y'all look amazing in the H White calendar. I mean, it's just so much stuff from where you were to see where you are now. How does that make y'all feel from where you were to see where you are now?
For me, it's like different night and day. Like, I don't even know who that person is from 6 years ago. You know, I'm grateful for her because it taught me where I'd never want to be again. But she's gone and she's healed, and we put her to sleep. And so, you know, but to go through that journey, everyone's got a story, and I feel like no one can use your story against you if you tell it. So that's what it is. I'm not perfect. You know, we're not perfect, but we come together, and that's what we realized, that we had so much in common, and how can we help our community? And that's what we did. We put together her skills and my skills, and we've come up with our company, Noir Elite Fitness, which, you know, is going great, and we're loving it. It's so exciting.
Right. Yeah. How does that make you feel, Val?
It's great, and sometimes it's like I'm in a dream, right? Because I never imagined that I would be doing this. Right. It's like I just didn't. I went to school to be a computer information systems engineer, and you know, but it is so rewarding. I mean, to be in the lives of these women, and because we do lifestyle coaching and all that good stuff, and just the testimonies, people who are getting off meds for diabetes, people who are just need us as a mental, because we're fitness instructors, but it comes with a lot of things like, you know, you're a nutritionist, you're a therapist, you're, you know, everything combined. You're a friend, your sister,
your counselor.
Yes, all of those things come
now. Now, the one question I have, and then we'll complete it and talk about your fitness and where people can go and find you. Listening to both of your stories is heartfelt and very touching, and it's like I didn't know any of that, but just to hear it now, the question I have, how are your sons now? You know, I'm pretty sure that y'all are so motivating to them to see where y'all was and where you came. Like I did a post, and you know, and it's just crazy, like the other day, and I see y'all with it. In the post, I said, don't be a prisoner of your past. It's like, don't be a prisoner of your past. It was just a season, a lesson, not a lifetime sentence. And it seems like both of you done that. So how do your sons feel and look at you, and what do they say?
Well, so one, I've become annoying about the food and his health. Okay, so that's one, because he tells me all the time, "You're always talking about." I'm like, put the sugar down. But we actually did a segment on a radio on Sunday, and I had the privilege to bring him with, and he sat and he listened, and after, right, Shay, he started clapping, the slow clap, and he's like,
through the window,
"Yay, Mom!" And then he said it like at least 3 times before I left the studio. "Mom, I'm so proud of you. You did so great." And just to instill that, and he sees us, they see us. They watch. Grind.
Kids watch your every move.
Right.
And they have a lot of respect. I have 2 kids, so I have a son that's 10 and a daughter that's 12. So for both of them, my son thinks it's the greatest that his mom does is a bodybuilder. Like, he's like, "You do not look like the other moms." And I was like, "You can't say that." He was like, "No, you don't look like the other moms at school." And he thinks that, his friends are like, "Your mom, does she lift weights?" He's like, "Yep, she does." And then my daughter, I coach her running team. So I think for them, I want to motivate and be an inspiration for them, that they can get through anything. And I tell them that you can get through anything in life. Everything may not be easy. Everything isn't perfect, but you can figure things out. And I think it just has shown them how to be a strong individuals and just really how to take on life one step at a time, or as I say, one rep at a time. So.
And that's a blessing, man. I'm pretty sure your son, but hey, mom took me my mom to show and tell. This my mom.
He did.
My mama beat up your mom.
You were actually show and tell.
Yeah, I was show and tell about a month ago.
I do it.
I was show and tell. I was his hero show and tell about a month ago. So yeah.
Right. And see, and that's the best thing, man. And the cool part, and just to let you know how we do it here at Shay G and Friends podcast, it's like we were supposed to talk about something all totally different. But just it's just the point of how inspirational you two are, and your story is to. I mean, there would be a mother, there would be a woman who just got divorced, or I mean, just even a widow, of just being able to take that pain and take that hurt and make it into something positive and be able to do what you do. Now, can you tell us how to follow you? Your information as far as like your fitness, and then even talk about some classes before we get out of here.
So you can follow us on a few things. So our website is up and running, Noir Elite Fitness. .com. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram as Noir Elite Fitness.
That's gonna be right here. Just y'all see this?
Yeah.
Yep. Let's see this. Wait. Yeah. It's right there. Y'all can see it now.
Here's Noir. Here's Noir.
There it is.
Here it is. We have gear available. We have classes. Our hottest thing right now going on this summer is Jamming in the Park.
Okay.
So Jamming in the Parks is twice a month, and it is on Saturday mornings from 9 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. With a live DJ. So we're getting live
in the park.
In the park.
And we're traveling to different parks.
So we're a pop-up fitness
so
city.
Dope.
So our next one is this Saturday, which you guys probably won't see this, but this Saturday.
Right. She just time-stamped. She just time-stamped this video.
I totally did. But anyways, we're Saturday mornings. Check us on the website. There's all the dates, and then we list where we're going to be our next location about a week to 2 prior. Right. But it's a lot of fun. You get a bottle of water and a healthy snack, and we're jamming. You get 30 minutes of Zumba with Val. You get 30 minutes of strength and conditioning with me, and you get cardio kickboxing with both of us. And it may seem 90 minutes a long time, but literally we're jamming and we're kicking it. So it's fun. You get your workout in, and come out and see us and kick it with us all summer.
That's it. Val Shay Val.
Yeah.
Val Shay Val. I'm gonna make one name for y'all.
Okay.
Val Shay Noir Fitness. Val Shay or Shay Val. Or one of those names, but just make sure that you come on out. They don't. It doesn't matter what gender you are.
No.
Go have fun. So make sure you go, and also make it a group night out or a group day. You're right, a group day where
because we're actually gonna have something for Father's Day.
Really?
Yes. So we want to. We're gonna have something for Father's Day.
Central Park in Brooklyn Park.
Okay.
Yes. Yep. And then we're gonna have something for the kids in August.
That is nice.
So we're including everybody.
I appreciate it.
So men, don't be scared. Come on out.
Just make sure y'all look at the times when the NBA Finals is on, because I will come out there. But this is a good series.
And when is that time? Just so we know.
Father's Day. They're gonna play on Father's Day, so you be able to
9
do that.
a.m. we're at. 9 a.m. So you're good. You're good. You're good.
We're good. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to complete it right here for this segment. And man, I just say thank you, Shay, and thank you, Val. It was such an inspiration just to hear you talk and hear your stories, and not just fitness, but sometimes that's what it takes, is the fitness to help overcome different things. So I know that somebody is touched. So make sure you go follow them at the Facebook page, everything which is listed right here below. Mm-hmm. So also follow Shay G and Friends podcast. We got so much stuff. We got some stuff about to come up. I think y'all gonna like.
Okay, we're ready.
So
Thank
y'all so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Stay tuned for more. Hey.
Bye.